Hello, Wastelanders. This is me, but in post-production, because mistakes were made. Apparently, my microphone was not connected for this Let's Play, so the audio that I recorded was not recorded. It was an easy fix, so I can have it back to normal for the next episode, but for now, this episode will be a lot quieter than you guys are used to. And because of that, I'll jump in at some points and add some audio over the top. And I also cut out some more parts that I would normally leave in. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and it will be back to normal in the next episode.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Is that so? All right, you're free to roam around, so long as you don't do anything stupid. Like, try to slit my throat when I'm sleeping. You wouldn't try anything stupid like that, now would you? Carry on.
Everything looks okay here.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful.
This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over. I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested... Another, no problem at all.
May I take your order?
Mole rat, well done. Wine.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Nothing is getting through these walls.
Let me introduce myself. I am... Another satisfied customer. There we go.
It looks okay here.
I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have... I'll get my stuff together and move on out there.
huh?
Oh, I can't wait to hear how... Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. Ah, what more could I... So, how did my chemical repellent work? Say... Those poor little mole ratties. Oh, I wonder if I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. I hesitate to ask, but... And that should be it for the sec... Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured.
As a reminder of the demise to Adam, my friend. Burn with the fire of his brilliance.
Well, how do you feel? Well, lucky for you that I am. You wouldn't happen to have a broken limb, would you? No? Sounds like you know your way around a med kit. You could... Of course, since I am here, I'm... Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? No mess, no problem. Here. Yeah, so I picked up this Just go inside and find one of their... And be sure not...
So what's happening right here is I intended to go do this quest where I put the device in the Mirelurk lair, but remembered I didn't have a stealth boy. So we're going to go do a different quest instead. And I think you guys might like this one even more. As I was on my way to where the quest location is, I came across Scrapyard. The scary place from our last, I'd say episode 2 or 3, where we were almost killed by that bus, and happened upon some raiders. So this is just a little bit of some of the random encounters that I encountered on my way to.
Partner, try Mari.
Well,
Have
for these
yourself
kind of
a
random
nice
encounters.
visit, partner.
And usually the easier ones are the ones with raiders. Yeah, but they can, as many of you probably know, they can go up to death claws or some pretty serious stuff. So right here, I've finished killing those raiders back in Scrapyard, and I came across this site. It's an older military installation that has, at least I believe it has some pretty cool loot in the bottom, but is locked by a Science 100 skill door, so a very hard hacking check. But seeing as we have a laser rifle with a long-range scope and a decent amount of ammo at this point, I just decided that it would maybe be fun to come take some pot shots at these guys, see if we can get a little bit more XP. Because I'm trying to level the character up a bit so he'll be ready for some of the harder encounters we face, and
no time
ready
to talk
for
to your
the
type,
Operation
local.
Anchorage DLC, which I want to do quite soon, maybe in another episode or two, which should be fun and challenging too. I've actually had, I think I've had one playthrough in the past end at Anchorage, so we'll see.
Scared? Just like a little bitch. Back up. I got first dibs on the loot. I'm gonna...
get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
Ha! We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creation. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Swiftly and
Humans and their toys are
multiple
done for.
failures
They
bring
kill themselves off
us
with their petty wars.
protecting innocent.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Fool! Humanity's creations were the seeds of their ideas.
As you guys can probably tell, the quest we'll be doing is the Superhuman Gambit.
Not while the
One of the more
Are you all
wacky,
right?
fun quests in,
You aren't
in
hurt, are
Fallout
you?
3.
I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome.
Something that I don't
Name's
hear
Ro.
people talk about much is
The Mechanist
actually the
and
really
the
good rewards you get from this
Antagonizer.
quest.
That's just
So,
what they call themselves.
I've never
It's ridiculous.
sided
I know.
with the
A while ago, we were
Antagonizer,
attacked by the
but I think
Antagonizer.
she gives
that
you
woman
a
with the
special
ants, obviously. The
combat
Mechanist
knife.
saved the town with his
Might
robots.
be nice if you're playing
Well,
a
that was
melee
all well
playthrough,
and good, but I swear
I
their
never play
fights are
a melee
getting bigger,
playthrough.
and it's been driving off the merchants. They
The
simply
main
won't
thing
leave.
that we get from this is, I'd
200
say,
caps if you can find where
one
the
of
Antagonizer.
my end
You
game
only need to stop
sidearms.
one of them, really. Nowadays,
Since we don't have much carry weight, I plan on not
Great.
carrying too
I'm
many
relieved.
weapons,
Oh, and
but
please do try to
I'll-
use
I
some
definitely make room
discretion.
for this
We already
sidearm.
have
It's
plenty of
my
would-be heroes.
go-to oh fuck a Yao Guai spawn sidearm. But first we're gonna have to get through here. Really the hard part of her area isn't the ants. Ants fall quickly to a power fist.
Any luck finding those two
What's the
troublemakers
problem
yet?
are these traps, these mines. So I'm gonna try to take them out and then go and deal with her.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the... Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars.
But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren.
Alright, so I know what you guys will be
loyalty
saying.
and duty.
Matt,
And this is
you
why
could have
they have
saved
grown.
her if you just
While
went to the
humanity
comic book
crumbled.
store
Once
and
I've
you read
finished
the
with that
email that
pathetic
says she
mechanist,
was a
I will
broken
be
child
free
and
to
she should
spread
have had a
my
better
colonies
ending.
across
Yes,
the wastes.
I could have done that. But I forgot about it. And by the time I remembered it, I was pretty far away from that location. I didn't really want to run back down there.
But I'll snuff those
And
chances
it's-
soon enough. Now my...
I wouldn't say it's a scary location. You just kill some ghouls, I think.
Wait!
Through there, but it just felt a little bit out of the way. So we took her out, and now it's time to go back to the Mechanist, which is actually the hardest part of this quest, because the Mechanist spawns on some difficult robots sometimes. Like, I believe it will spawn a Protectron. Sorry, not a Protectron, a Securitron, which can be pretty devastating. So let's head back up there.
Welcome, sir or ma... Now. Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need. Assuming you need the random junk that I've got.
So here we are, up at the robot repair shop here, otherwise known as the Mechanist's Lair. And what I'm trying to do right now is I want to show you guys just how small this building is from the outside. And then when you go inside, you can see this building is freaking massive. This is just such an oversight on the developers' parts. Like they didn't coordinate with the people who were making the exteriors and making the interiors. And I guess that's what happens. I like to use this little trick to get around Protectrons. And, yeah, that's where the Securitron would be.
Hostile. Target identified.
So, luckily here, there's no Securetron. I think there's just a Mr. Gutsy, some Protectrons, and those laser turrets. Which is good news. Good news. Any enemy with a rocket launcher or explosives are bad news. And Securetrons more so because they have tons of health. You can't really one-shot them unless you have, say, like a Gauss rifle, something like that. So, I believe this Mr. Gutsy spawn, because we're a lower level than I normally come here at, maybe Securetron starts spawning at level 8 or something like that. Oh, that takes a good amount of health away quickly. But yeah, luckily we didn't get a Securetron here.
arsenal.
So now we finally have our weapon, Protectron's Gaze, a 5-shot quintuple beam laser pistol. Really just a devastating weapon. And
you have
key here
the vile antagonizer
is to put in even better energy cells into it. So at base, you'd use normal energy cells. They do a base damage of 1. And not 1. They do normal damage. And when you use overcharged cells, that's 1.25 damage.
Honored to present
As you can see here, I'm showing.
The Mechanist cannot rest.
Am I going to show it? I think I showed it at some point. But they do 1.25 damage, so 25% extra damage, and go through an extra 3 points of DT. And now we can turn in the quest.
With all of that fighting, I never did get... Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all of excellent bargains. Here for... In that case, I'm sure you'll find it was Providence that... Why, have a talk with any trader in town, and I'm sure you'll find just... That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike... Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine service.
All of us here thank you. It's...
What do you need?
So, are they intelligent?
Don't hurt.
That's about it for this episode. Sorry for the audio problems, but they'll be back to normal for the next episode. Alright, see you in the next one.